I'm Phil, co-founder of Easya. We are hosting the Easya Stellar Hackathon right here in London in the heart of Westminster. We really wanted to make blockchain a lot more accessible, and these hackathons are the best way to do that. They allow people from all over the world to come, whether it's from Hong Kong, China, the States. We've had people flying in from New York, San Francisco to be here just for these hackathons, and ultimately to build the next unicorns right on these blockchains. Number one is to back yourself. You have a huge amount of potential, and it's really about making the right connections as well. So as soon as you backed yourself, make sure that you come along to events like these, connect with people like me, but also other people who are at these hackathons, so that you can figure out how to build really, really amazing products and build amazing businesses. I like that it's focused on the real world. So a lot of blockchains, there's not necessarily that connection into what you can do with it on a day-to-day basis. But with Stellar's integration with things like MoneyGram, also with Cash to DeFi, and all those different elements like with Stellar Anchors, it makes it a lot easier for people then to understand what you can actually do with crypto or blockchain in the real world. So for the companies who raised from A16Z, Founders Fund, got into YC, I think one of the single biggest attributes, other than starting an Easya hackathon, was that they made the most of this space that we have here. They were able to connect with other people at the hackathon. Most importantly, they continued building afterwards. So they had grit and they had passion, and they continued to build, and then ultimately that's what the VCs saw. They pitched for the VCs, and everybody was able to see what they were building. I think there is a difference between the States and the UK in terms of the founders that we see. A lot of the time, founders in the States will back themselves more than in the UK. In the UK, everybody seems to be very self-deprecating. Well, it seems to be, they are self-deprecating, and they don't necessarily have the same confidence that maybe people in the States would have. So that is something which I think Brits in general should have more of. I first got into the space in 2013 through Bitcoin mining. And why am I still in it? Why am I still excited about it today, over a decade later in 2024? Excited about it because right now we're at this inflection point in blockchain where the technology is pretty much there. With just a couple of tweaks, we're going to be at a level where consumers are able to use it on a day-to-day basis without even realizing that they are using it. So I think we're on the cusp of a consumer crypto and blockchain revolution. I think that we're at an institutional tipping point too. I think there's so much technology that's been built over the past couple of years, which we're really starting to see the effect of today.